In this video, I will show you how to do the modeling of plumber block assemblies first part, nothing but a body part using SolidWorks software. Disclaimer. This PPT has been prepared by referring many sources which include figures, diagram from internet as well as from the prescribed textbooks and reference books. I do not claim any originality in preparing this video or PPT. This PPT or video is exclusively for purpose of education, not for any financial gains. I wholeheartedly thank all those who have directly or indirectly contributed to do this PPT and video. My dear students, today I am going to give a demo on SolidWorks with respect to the subject computer aided machine drawing. So in that one, first I am going to take an assembly of plumber block. So you can see this part, this assembly I am going to take. The subject is computer aided machine drawing. Subject code is 18ME36A because it is coming the fourth sum. Right here, this one is the assembly drawing which is given in the question paper. That we have a number of parts. We need to make a parts using a SolidWorks. Then we need to make an assembly. Then we need to draw a drawing using that particular assembly. See, in this one main you have to see always first the title box of the diagram. See, in the each drawing there will be a title block. In the title block, the number of components, how much parts it has, and what is the name of that particular parts, and how many quantities which is used in that particular assembly. Those things it will be shown in title block, or you can say bill of material. The title block will be this one. In this one you can say the material assembly name, right, and who drawn this one, what is the company in which you are going to do the drawing, and those details will be there in the title block. In the bill of material you get the list of components within that particular assembly. So in this one, first part is body. You can see here the body, the front view and the top view. In front view is off sectional view. Front view is off sectional view, and then you can see the top view. The second part is cap, and the third part is bearing bottom off. This one is bearing bottom off, and the fourth part is bearing top off. Then bolt M10, this one, and nut M10 size. Next, lock nut M10 size and the shaft. First we will open the SolidWorks. When you open the SolidWorks, you will get like this. Then go to File, New, and when you open this File, New option, there will be three options will be asked. One is part modeling and assembly modeling and the drawing. Now we need to do first part, then assembly, then drawing. First we will go to part, click on the part, then give OK. Then the part modeling workbench will open. So in that particular workbench, you can see these components. See, with respect to the features, which are the commands which you use can be used in feature commands, and sketching tools, then evaluate tools. Only these three are required for us to do modeling. Right? This one, first we'll open the. I will minimize this one a little bit so that the drawing can able to see in the right side, and we can do the part. So as I said, the first part is the body. See, while doing this part, we need to decide from which plane you are going to start your work, whether in the front plane or in the top plane. So I will start from the front plane. So what we'll do, first I'll go to sketch, then select the sketch option in the sketch toolbar. Once you select this one, automatically it will ask which plane you wanted to do what. So as I said earlier, so I'm going to start from the front plane. So I selected the front plane and the front plane is get open. Now need to draw a sketch. Once the plane is open, automatically it will go to sketch toolbar because we already choose the sketching option. So in this one, now you need to do this profile. You need to draw. So this can be done by multiple steps or even single steps. It's left to you how you're going to decide. So in this one, now what I'll do, first I will do this part, then we can extrude upward this part, then I can cut this shape. So first I will explain, I'll draw only bottom portion. So we'll take a line from the datum point. I will draw a line, or you can say I'll draw a line here, then same way how it is, it has a shape. Then now we can select the bottom line, left click and press Ctrl button and select the datum point. The red color arrow marks which have there, you have a meeting point of those red arrow marks. There you need to select that point and you need to create a relationship as midpoint. So that line will come to the midpoint. Then go to the line, near the arrow mark there is an option as center line. Select the center line option. Draw a center line towards upward and you need to select the top line midpoint also. Yellow color line which is highlighted now, that will be midpoint. Then click it on that axis line and make it vertical so that you will get a similarity in the picture. So and you can select this line and this line, both the side inclined line, make it equal or symmetric. So if you want to do symmetric, then you need to select the axis line also. Then the symmetric option will get open. Make it symmetric so that if one side, if you give an inclination, automatically will take on the other side also. Now we will give the dimension. So the bottom line size is 168. Select the smart dimension option and using a left button click it on a black line which is bottom line and you can draw. See, you will get a dimension. Click the dimension, immediately it will highlight it in the blue color. There you can type and edit the which value you want. Now I want it as 168, so I will directly type as 168 and that line will be readjusted to 168 mm. And we don't know the upward line size, so what is they given the height of 40 mm. So we'll draw height by selecting top line and the bottom line, make it to 40, type 40 and automatically it will adjust to 14 mm. Then there is a 4 mm inclination angle they not given, but the end point of this line and the end point of top line has a distance between 4 mm. So we'll draw, select these end points using the smart button, smart dimension itself, and if you move upward drag, you will get the parallel direction dimension. That should be 4 mm. You type 4 mm. So it changed. Now what I will do, in the mid plane, I will extrude this one. Or you can cut the bottom portion also if you want. Because it's a through cut, you can cut that one also. Is it? No, it's not the through cut, it's a pocket. With that one we'll do. Then click it on the this symbol, that is meaning of exit sketch. And click on that one, it will exit the sketch. Once it exits sketch, go to features, then select the feature. Once you select the feature command, nothing but extrude command, automatically you can see the automatically the thickness of extrude command automatically it will take 10 mm, or previously which is already typed that value it will take. Means before that one if you did any extrude command, whatever the value you entered there, that value it will take. So if not, then it will take automatically 10 mm. So there I wanted to make in a midpoint. In the midpoint I'm going to use. So instead of a blind in the direction 1, click it over there, you will get a mid plane option, select the mid plane option and the type the values. Values how much it is according to the sketch, it is 36 mm. Type 36. So from the front plane, it will divide the 36 mm to both sides. Then extrude it. Once it's done. Next, I need to extrude upward. This vertical column I need upward. So what I'll do, I will go to now. Previously what I did, for initially I go to sketch command, then I selected the sketch plane, right? Instead of that now, I know which feature I wanted to do. So I will directly click it on the feature. So immediately it will ask you to select the plane or the face. I will select the top face. Once I select the top face, you can see the data points are placed on above that surface, and use this command for make it normal, so that you can that plane will be normal to you, so that you can draw a sketch. Now what is the sketch you require now here? A circle. You need to draw a circle of 43 mm radius. So we will take a circle. From the circle I will draw of a circle, then I will go to smart dimension, then I will give the value. So in the sketch you may see it is the radius 46, but is asking the diameter. So what you do, you know it's a multiplication radius. So what I do, 43 automatically it will take. So it will take the diameter values. Next I need these lines, end lines. So what I do, I will go to convert entities, select the convert entities, click it on the line on which edge on which you wanted to create a line. I will select these two edges to create a line, so that you will get a line. Now go to trim command, the trim entities, so that extra line which you have projected out, that one I need to trim. So go to trim command, this line you press the mouse button, left mouse button, and you can drag like this, you can cut a line. See here also one line, here also, because you have selected the whole edge to convert entities. Now till the end point of that edge you will get a line, and I don't want arc here, yes or no, and here also I don't want. Now trim command, end the trim command. After this, anything wanted to do here? Nothing else, only the 46, the center hole and those holes you can do afterwards, or now itself we can draw, but this can be used using a hole command. So that's why I'm not going to do now. Extrude, exit the sketch and make it isometric or diametric. I will make it isometric. See, previous I given a extrude command dimension is 36, automatically to take the 36, but how much we want? We want is 55 minus 40. Remember 55 minus 40, because you have selected the top face. If you selected the bottom face, you can directly give 55. Because we selected the top face, you should subtract by 14 mm by 55. So delete the value 36 mm there. There you can type 55 minus 40. It will be the values. So extrusion is done. Now, what is the next step? Here, this cut I required, right? So I will go to select the face of this one, or I can select the front plane also, because we can select the front plane or this face also. So I will go to cut extrude, because I need to cut now. The material subtraction is required, so I need to remove a material. So I will go to cut extrude. I'll select the cut extrude. Automatically it will ask the plane or face. Plane, if you want to select the plane, you can move the cursor near this arrow mark and you can select the plane. If you don't want, you can select the face and make it normal. Now, need to draw a circle and these lines to cut this portion. So what is the circle diameter is required? Circle diameter is 38. So we'll draw a circle somewhere here because we don't know what is the position of that one. So we'll mention as 38. So to give a relationship to this circle, I will draw an axis line from datum point. Go to center line from the datum point till the center of the circle. I will draw a one line. The axis line indicates the reference line from datum point. To end the command, you can use escape button. To end the command, you can use escape button. Next, I need to draw these two lines. Please see this one. Here 3 mm above the center point I require one more 3 mm line. Then right up to the 44 mm I require one more line. Then again a vertical line. So what we'll do? So we'll draw first vertical line from here. I will draw a vertical line. Then I will draw one line and make this join to midpoint of the quadrant, or instead of doing like that, yes, instead of doing this one, what I do, I delete sketch and drag this one to till upward. I'll draw a rectangle. Simple. Take a rectangle and midpoint I will drag on the line, midpoint of the rectangle. So I'll repeat, select corner rectangle, draw from one point and draw like this. You may observe the center of that rectangle is should be on the XY line. So what I'll do, I will end the command and select the center point of the rectangle and the center line and I make it coincident. Then I can draw the dimension of this rectangle. What is the rectangle size? 44. In different way you can do this one. There is no hardened rule, right? You need to do all the model in the same way what I am showing. You can use your own way to create this sketch. So which one I comfortable I will draw now. Clear? And I need one more 3 mm line. So I will take one line, see here, and join like this. What I do, I will select the midpoint of this line, and this one will be coincident. Midpoint of this midpoint of that line and this line should be coincident. Then what is the depth? Depth of this one should be 3 mm. The diameter is 38 size. So I draw 30. The distance between this line, or I can directly draw to this bottom line. That is 38. No, I don't want this line. No, I need to trim. So to trim command, I trim this line. So always it should be a closed profile. So I can extrude, cut extrude. So it's the option as instead of blind it will take the previous value, I will give through all. So how much thickness the previous material is, up to that much it will cut. See, next I will take again, I will go to cut extrude, I will draw, select the plane, make it normal, I will draw a circle of diameter 38. Then you need to give a height. No? So the center point should be exactly on this midpoint will be. So this midpoint will be on the center of this exit command. So this one also through. Simple way you can cut. In the previous sketch itself you can draw a circle or you can make it in separate. The only thing is you will get an additional feature here. If you don't want you can add in the previous step itself. Next we'll have need to make a slots, right? Select the, I'll go to features, cut extrude, I'll select the face, this one, and I will make it normal. Then there is option as straight slot. Select the straight slot option. Exactly on the reference from the midpoint on data point, you can draw a straight slot. Now we need to make a dimension for that one. So what is the size they given? See, I will go to dimension. So the radius of this one they given as 5 mm, type 5, and width of this one you can directly give a dimension to axis line, center axis line, that is 8 mm. Then we require the position. The position is 128 mm from this, between these two. That should be exactly at the midpoint. So what I'll do, we can dimension like this also. So I will take a dimension from this to midpoint of this one, and it should be half of 128. So we type half 128 divided by half of 128. Now, and it is one more sketch here. So that can be now itself we can mirror the sketch, or after completion of all you can mirror the features itself. So now I will do features. Once completion, all the one side holes and pockets, everything clear. So exit sketch. What is the advantages of that one? If you edit one side, automatically it will update on the other side also. We will make this one as through all. So we got the straight slot. Then we require a hole at the center. So before that we require this straight pocket, nothing but square pocket from the bottom, and we have one more slot, this one. So I'll go to first and select the front plane, sketch, make it normal. I will cut this slot first, the dotted one, right? So a little bit zoom by scrolling the mouse button. Then I will draw a line, take a command as line, and I will draw one rectangle. We'll do afterwards dimension. First we draw a rectangle using the line command and end the command by exit by pressing the escape. Then what is the depth they given? Thickness 2 mm. So go to dimension, make it thickness as 2 mm. Then width they given as 8 mm from here and 8 mm from center. So go to dimension, from this end point to this line is 8 mm, and same way here from datum point to, because they given from the center is our datum point, right? See here, from the center axis 8 mm, our center axis datum point, give here also 8 mm. Next I require a radius. Is the given radius? If not given, in the title blocks it may given. See in the title block, right? Unless otherwise stated, the dimension in mm. Chamfer should be 1 into 45 and radius 1 mm. So there is a radius, so it will give 1 mm radius over there instead of chamfer. So use the radius command, see sketch fillet command, and type the fillet parameter as 1 mm and select two lines where the sketch radius is required. Zoom, and using the scroll button you can zoom, right? Then end the command of fillet so that you get the sketch fillet. Once this thing is done, you can exit the command. Once it exit, you have not selected any feature now, so it's only showing the sketch. Next, go to cut extrude option, because from the midpoint I require both side cut, right? So what is the depth they given? See, from the sides they given 8 mm, from this face 8 mm and back side face 8 mm distance. So you can do one option. One is 36 minus 16, 18 plus 18, 16. So 36 minus 16 also you can do, or there is an option, so select. I show how to do that one. So here option, there is a sketch plane option, select that one. You can choose offset. So from the offset you can take this face, no, not that option, so let it be sketch plane, that one. Here up to the surface, or offset from surface. I select the offset from surface, I select this face, and from there it should be 8 mm away. I will choose type 8 mm. So see, from the surface 8 mm away. Then this is for one direction. I require other direction also, right? So I'll go to direction 2. There also I'll choose the same option. Instead of a blind, I will select offset from surface. There also I will rotate the model and select the backside surface, and there also I will type dimension as 8 mm. So see, both sides it will take 8 mm from the surface, and you can see the preview. See, the pocket is done. Next, below this one you require one more square pocket, that is for 20 mm, and the distance is they given the distance, the center distance they given, you need to use that one itself, 62, the whole center distance. That is also a square center distance. And select this face for the sketch. So I will use cut extrude, select this face, I will make it normal, then I will draw a rectangle or square. From the center rectangle you can choose, or corner rectangle. Corner rectangle from one face to other face you take. Dimension will do afterwards, just draw a rectangle. Draw a rectangle, you need to give a dimension from center to datum. Go to smart dimension, select the datum point and center of that square. So the distance should be 62 for both the holes. So it should be half of that 62. 62 divided by 2. 62 divided by 2. And what is the width of the square slot? Is 20 mm. So select this one as 20 mm. Once the sketch is converted into black color, it means that the sketch is under completely constraint. If it's a constraint, it could not able to move. If we could not able to drag also, then what is the depth? So it should be 7 mm. See, observe here, it is given as 7 mm. So change the depth to 7 mm. Then give it. So you will get a square pocket of 20 mm with a depth of 7 mm. Next we require a hole wizard option we need to use. So it's a through hole. So here I could not able to identify the center point, so I'll use this point itself face for the drill hole also. So I'll go to make it normal. I'll select this one and I'll make it normal. Then I'll go to hole wizard option, hole wizard option. So use here there hole, straight hole. We can, by seeing the symbol itself we can identify. Use the straight hole option, nothing but hole option. Then from there from straight hole, there standard you need to select ISO, and hole you can choose straight a drill size. So diameter is 10.5. So choose here diameter as 10.5. See, 10.5 drill is available at the size, and hole should be through all. Right, this is enough. Then come to the option there here, position. Next to the type there is a position. Select on the position and we can select the face, this one, then position of this one. So select there and we need to give a dimension because it should be constrained with the dimension. It should be half of 62 divided by 2, and it should be in line with this data point. For that you can take a center line from this point to center of arc. You draw that center line, then use escape to end the command. So you can see it is constrained. End the hole wizard option. See, you will get a through hole. Now most of the work is done. This pocket, square pocket, bottom pocket, and this one. The whole center hole is, this hole is remaining. We will do afterwards. Now these all features, which is the straight hole, slot, bottom pocket, and square pocket, everything should be mirrored to the other end. So for that one, for mirror, I'll use a right plane for the mirror plane. So I'll select the right plane, go to mirror option near the linear pattern. Here there is a mirror option. Select that mirror option. So there the plane or face on which you need to make a mirror is right plane. Then you need to select the features. The features you need to select by selecting the holes like this. See, which you already done, no? That also you can choose. See, you can see here also the mirrored one. Only these things you require, right? Then okay. So you will get here also. Now if you wanted to do any changes, you can edit these sketches automatically update on other side also. For that is the reason we use mirror command, so that editing or updating will be easier. Now require a center hole. So for that you require a plane. So above this one you require a plane. What will do? You create a plane. What is the height we have here? So without plane you could not able to drill a hole. That's why you require a plane. So you need to make a, what do you call, plane here. So we'll go to pictures, not in the sketch mode. So in the future itself, see in the future itself, you can see a reference geometry. The reference geometry, select, there is a plane, then the plane can be mirrored. Which plane you want? So that one you need to choose here. So go to here. So it should be top plane, no? Top plane where exactly on this curved surface. Now for to make it normal should be parallel. So on the curved surface I choose and parallel to this one. So I select the parallel option and the surface. On the surface it is parallel to that line. You'll get a plane. So you'll get a plane, additional plane. On that plane you can select for to drill a hole. Clear? So select plane. Go to hole wizard. Make it normal. On that one. We'll make this one as exit. Select this plane and make it normal. Then go to hole wizard. What is the size of hole is required? Diameter 6. In the same option, go to hole. ISO drill size. Only the size we need to change to 6 mm. 6 mm hole. And depth. Here now it's not through hole. You need to give blind. There you need to type the dimension as 6 mm. Clear? Next, go to position. Then here, and how to select the mid plane. So select the plane and you can take that upward of this one. Okay. Okay. Nothing to worry. So it will ask for the second hole, not required. So position instead of a plane, make it normal. Position. Unable to create this feature because it would result in zero thickness geometry. Zero thickness geometry. End the command. Something is wrong. Need to create once again. Go to hole size 6. Through hole instead of through make it blind. Depth of 6 mm. Go to position. Select the face. And you need to select the data instead of select the plane. Select on the, because it's a curved surface, no, that's why it's not taking. Make it normal, top normal, position. See, sometimes it will come easily, sometimes it will make you struggle. full details will be. So all the insights go to ISO drill size 6 right position, select the face and position. Locate somewhere and you can drag that one by pressing the datum point, then you exit the sketch. So you got the whole. So that the part is get complete, you can save this file, go to file and save. You can give the same file name as what is available in the bill of material, that is body. Yes.
Thank you. For further details, you can contact me, Sandeep S, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Canada Engineering College, Pantola, and my mail ID is sandeepmysore07@gmail.com, and my contact number is 9900 Any clarification or any information, you can contact me with respect to this video. Thank you once again.